Hello everyone, welcome back to PLC Automation. In today's video, we will work on a very important topic used in almost every industrial systems. HMI alarm list with 8 alarms and acknowledgement. You will learn how alarm lists works, how to create alarm in TIA Portal, and how to acknowledge alarms, and how to display alarms on the HMI. This is a must-know topic for every PLC programmer. So let's get started. Before starting, let me explain there is always two kinds of alarms. One, for example, you have a machine, and this machine uses different kinds of sensor, and one of the sensor broke down, and the technician has to repair it and then acknowledge it, and then you can acknowledge the same alarm on your HMI. For example, what I mean with this, now I have here a list of 8 alarms. On my HMI, I click on them, I try to acknowledge them, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because because the problem and the crash is still there, it's not solved. First of all, we have to solve the crash. If without solving the crash, even we acknowledge it, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. First of all, we repair all the crashes. We repair it. We acknowledge it. The light of the alarms are green, and now we can acknowledge it on HMI one by one. Once again, I will create 8 alarms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Without repairing the crash, even I acknowledge, it doesn't work. It doesn't appear. I do acknowledge, my alarms are still there. It doesn't go out. The technician go to the sensor and fix the problem, repair the crash, acknowledge, the light is green, here you are. Now we can acknowledge. I have already prepared the code. The function block. Our input. Add conditions. Add active alarms. Unacknowledged. This is the code. You can stop the video and write the code and test it. So, of course, I do not have a machine and sensor to test it, and I have digitally, I have written a code. I activate alarms with a counter. For example, I have 8 alarms. I activate alarm number 1. I click one time. It's 1. Alarm number 1 is activated. 2. It's 2. It doesn't appears. Yeah, it appears now. So, see? All my alarms are activated. So, and now each alarm is connected to a Boolean tag. So when our counter is equals to 9, it activates Boolean number 3.6. And when the tag becomes true, alarm appears. So when the condition is removed, alarm can be acknowledged. So how we can remove the condition? It's true, it have to be false. By repair crash, I move 0 to my counter. It's 9. I will just now I cannot, maybe the first one I can acknowledge it because it's false. It doesn't work. I cannot acknowledge it. And here as well. I cannot acknowledge nothing. But I have to repair it. When I repair, when the sensor is going from broken to okay, from false to true or from true to false, there is a condition. So we have to remove the condition. We repaired the crash. It means I have moved 0 to my counter. It means now I can acknowledge all of them. The green light, here you are. Once again, we are going to have a look to the instance of the function block. Number 1, active. Number 2, active. Number 3, active. Number 4, active. Number 5, active. Okay. Even I acknowledge, they don't turn to false. But when I repair the crash, the active alarms, the conditions are false. The conditions are removed. And now, acknowledge them. They're all false. And now, we can acknowledge it on HMI as well. So this was today's video. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel, comments, share this video to your friends. If you have any question regarding this video, please ask, comment. Up to this channel is recently started. We are going to push up to 20 video randomly. And above 20 videos, we are going to wait to the response of the viewers, to the response of our subscribers, the programmers. After that, we start with our courses. We start from the very basic and we move to very advanced level. So thank you very much and have a nice